gingerbread smelling candle. It smells so good. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in my house, apparently, because my mother is playing Christmas music. I don't know what rhymes with that. This smells like I want to eat it. Hello and welcome back. Let's put that over there. Hair is not welcome here. I'm going to show you something really cool. Ta-da! Spaniel 748, everyone. Please clap. Alright, so this is Spaniel 748, like I said before. But did you know that there is a Spaniel called 757 that looks very much like this one, except it is unreleased. Okay, so I didn't even know that this prototype existed. This was a commission order from this lovely buyer called Bluebell LPS. I'm making her a huge order for her new LPS series coming, and she wanted me to customize this lovely base into its prototype version. Now, if you don't know what a prototype is, I'm on the Littlest Pet Shop wiki here. I'm going to read off what these people wrote because they are way more experienced in whatever LPS collecting stuff than me. Okay, so we have this picture of this artwork, and it says, "The artwork provided by the Littlest Pet Shop website for the unreleased pet." So it looks like the first place this pet ever showed up was this artwork that Hasbro showed on their Littlest Pet Shop website of this prototype pet. And I'm pretty sure that this is all that kind of originated from this pet. We also have this picture here, and it says the original listing discovered on eBay. It is likely a fake custom. Spaniel 757 is an unreleased pet that appeared with the official Littlest Pet Shop sticker icons during 2008. There are no known productions of a physical figure. An eBay listing for a pet figure with this number and resemblance was sold by a seller, but it is uncertain whether this was a prototype pet or a fake custom. Oftentimes, LPS prototypes originate in China, where the pets were manufactured. The figure listing was painted with the white hair tuft and the white markings on top of its ears, which does not remain true to the official artwork, so there is a doubt to whether the listing was genuine. This is one of the many mysterious missing number listings on many LPS resources. 757 hair in my throat. Can you imagine if you grew hair in your throat, like if it grew out of your throat? That's really gross. Okay, anyway. 757 is very similar to Spaniel 568 and Spaniel 748, with the latter holding the most resemblance. The only difference is the eye symbol. Okay, wait a second. So based on the artwork we've got for the sticker, the only difference is, of course, what they just said is the eye symbol. It's a teardrop. However, my buyer wanted it more like this eBay listing with the white on its tips of its ears. So thank you, LPS Wiki, for being so intelligent on that regard, since I don't know anything about anything. So the only thing we really have to do is paint teardrops in the eyeballs, and this goes white, white, white. Very simple. Very simple. Throat. Hairy throat, like I said before. This is kind of just a fun little series I have going on, because last week we did the 675 prototype, and now we're doing this one, and maybe I'll do more in the future, but this is all the prototypes for this specific order, so I thought while I make them, it would just be fun to film it. Anyway, the first thing we want to do is clean this pet shop, because this is exactly how I got her right out of the bag. You can see there's some little markings on her. She's in pretty good condition, but there's still stuff that I think I can clean off. This is, you can't see this. So we're taking my good friend 91% isopropyl alcohol, first aid, antiseptic for wounds. Of course, we're going to be cleaning the wounds of dirty LPS. Now, you do want to be careful with some alcohol stuff sometimes. First off, this is flammable, so be careful. But also, it could take away paint on certain LPS, so just be careful. But basically what this does is it removes some of the lighter stains, and it also has the benefit of getting rid of any gross bacteria on the LPS. Sometimes I first wash the LPS with water. You do risk getting rust on the neck plug if you do that. Usually I dry it off really well to make sure that doesn't happen, but it's still possible, so I would be careful. Anyway, I'm just going to go over this with some rubbing alcohol like I'm doing. Just being careful that I don't rub too hard because it might rub the paint off. It would be difficult, but it's possible. You never know. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Scrub-a-dub-dub the alcohol. How beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I don't know if you can tell, there's still some markings. So this is what we need. Professional acetone remover. This stuff is usually used for nails to remove nail polish, but it also easily removes factory paint from Littlest Pet Shops. I'm sure you've heard of acetone because pretty much every customizer ever has used it. So let's say for whatever this thing is, let's see if it removes it. What is that anyway? What is that? Well, it's not removing that, so that was a bad example, but there are other markings that it can remove. There's this little like dirt under the eye that is not coming off. Let's see if it works. So I'm basically just spot cleaning stuff. A lot of this stuff you can't really see on camera, but you can see it in real life, so it has to go. Okay, so this little weird dot, I have no idea what this is. Oh. Well, that worked. Sometimes you just need to get a sharp thingy. And that is gone. There is this like little marking under her eye that's kind of bothering me. You can kind of see it a little bit. It's right here. It's very light. I don't know what it is. I'll try a little bit more acetone to see if that works. Come off, you little bugger. So it's not really a huge difference on camera, but I mean, it does make a difference. So it's good to take that extra step, make them look as beautiful as possible before you paint them. The first thing I'm gonna work on, where's my pointy tool? Where is my point? Oh, there it is. Okay. Focus, focus. Thank you. Is this white bit right here, white bit right here, and white bit right here. Should be pretty simple. We'll save the eyeballs for last since that's the exciting part. So I'm going to be using airbrush clay. Mwah. I love this stuff when I'm painting specifically on top of Littlest Pet Shops that I'm planning on not customizing the whole thing if I want to keep it as smooth as possible. Paint strokes are pretty much always going to be visible with acrylic paint, but with this water-based airbrush, it goes on very smoothly. It'll look more authentic, basically. The only parts I'm painting white is right here, this, and right here, and as you can see, it's kind of indented out, so it's gonna be like really easy to paint this because the border is already very clear for me. Get one of my smaller brushes, like this one, looks pretty good. Here is my painting palette. Zoom out. This is a clipboard with waterproof paper on it. That's my palette. And then I just rip it off as I go along if I run out, you know. I go through a lot of paint, so it's nice to have like a really easy palette type thing to use. Oh, I need to shake this first. First thing we gotta do, we gotta shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Like that. Easy. Okay, so we got our Littlest Pet Shop. Bam. Beautiful. Stunning, gorgeous. Can you focus? Thank you. The day when I get a new camera and I don't have to say, will you focus? And then we got my water here in my little cup here. There we go. You can see it goes onto the brush very thin. Well, you can't see because it's blurring. Okay, we're gonna paint within the lines here. Just like a coloring book. I don't know how expensive this Littlest Pet Shop is. I already forgot. My buyer paid for this base, but I'm not gonna look it up, so I'm not nervous or anything. If I know the price of this, maybe I'll be nervous when painting, and I don't want to be nervous, so we won't look up the price. We'll just pretend it's like a piece of crap LPS that doesn't cost anything. You'll never be anything, duck. You're just like your father. I am your father.
I am your father.
Yeah, how's your guys' day, right? Okay, well, I'm talking to my camera, so I guess I don't really know, but how is your guys' day? Okay, so my day consisted of me waking up. about 15 minutes before I had to go to work. I usually wake up about an hour before work. But I was up very late last night, procrastinating doing the dishes. Sorry if I pause, it's because I'm like focused. You know, I don't want to like mess up. What's great is if you mess up on this part, if you're going to do this, I mean, you totally can. Oh, yeah, I want to say, if you guys want to make these prototype pets, like, totally go for it, because obviously I don't own the designs. Anyway, I was at work all day, and now I'm here. Per usual at work, I snipped up a lot of hair, because I work at a dog grooming salon. Okay, so there's this dog at the salon today. It was awful. It was terrible. Okay, wait, what am I painting here? Okay, so this part, I want to make sure I'm not, like, talking and, like, painting, and then, because then I'll get distracted and then maybe paint the wrong thing, so I'm not painting that bit. Anyway, there's this Pomeranian that I was getting out of the kennel. It was like, all of a sudden it was like a demon erupted from it because it would not let me pick it up. It sounded like, it's kind of like Donald Duck angry noises. That's kind of what it sounded like. And then my coworker just comes over and she's like, okay, let me try. And then she just like scruffs it. And it sounds like this dog is like exploding. Sounds like this dog is being murdered from the inside of its very soul. And she's just like, no, you will get a bath and you will like it. Anyway, the dog was really behaved after that. It was kind of weird. I guess it really didn't want to get out of the kennel. Stunning, gorgeous. Now for this first pass, I'm not worried about making it opaque. I just want to get some paint on it. Do you see my hand shaking ever so slightly? That's called the curse of caffeine. This is why I hate drinking caffeine. It interferes with my painting. It's getting cold where I live, and that's why my fingers look like I have frostbite, because I can never stay warm. I don't know what it is. I'm wearing like a sweater right now with shirt, 2 pairs of pants, heavy fluffy socks, and I'm still shivering. Ta-da! Look how gorgeous it looks. If it would focus! Okay. So this is the first pass, and you can still see through it. It's okay. I will be going over it again. Ugh! My applesauce got cold. Now I'm cold and I'm eating cold applesauce. Where did it all go wrong? That's probably long enough, right? Wrong, it's not dry. Okay, so this is taking forever and I don't have the patience. So we're already gonna start the eyes. What about that? So the only thing we're changing in the eyes is the teardrop shape. Right now it's a flower. So I'm not touching any of this, My plan is basically to cover this with black paint. Paint the teardrop and then just gloss over it. In my experience, when I gloss over paint in the eyes like this, even if this is left untouched, it'll create a seamless transition. So it won't look like, do you see how shaky my hand is? This is not good. It won't look like factory paint, obviously real paint, like a line, you won't be able to see it. At least that's my theory. I'm sorry, ma'am, but we have to get rid of the flowers in your eyeballs. Okay, guys, you ready to say goodbye to the flowers? I'll miss you, flowers. Okay, no sentimental sentiments. Look, it's a butterfly. That's actually kind of cute. Wait, does anyone else like that, or is that just me? Okay, well. Oh, what about like a 3-leafed clover? I don't know how I feel about that one, maybe. You feeling any of these? I don't know how I feel about that one. That one looks kind of weird. Okay, let's just paint over the rest of this. Goodbye. Farewell. We don't need flowers here. Skip-a-doo. There she goes. I personally love the look of LPS without their huge eye shines, which is usually why I paint my eyes like that. Beth, where are you? I need an example. Ta-da! Yeah, I don't really like huge eye shines in LPS. I think it's cute for some things, but I just like the look of heavily glossing the LPS, and the eye shines, like the huge eye shines, just naturally show up. Oop! Oh, sorry, I touched the white bit and I was like, crap, but it's dry. Which means we can do the second layer. So satisfying. Oh, kind of messed up a bit there, but it's okay. My tip to you when doing the second layer and all the layers after with airbrush paint is do it as thin as possible. Trust me, it's worth it. The result will be worth it. So I kind of go through phases of watching things and like consuming certain media, and then it's like I don't say I hyper fixate on it, but it's like something I get inspired by and like, oh, I should make a custom. Usually that's my response when I'm like interested in a certain like TV show or something. I'm like, ooh, I should make a custom, because like I have like all this love for the show, and I want to like explore it somehow in like in a good way, productive way. Right now it's MegaMind, but like he's got such a big cranium. How am I gonna make a MegaMind custom, you know? Oh my gosh, can you imagine a minion custom? Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. Wait, should I actually do that? Guys, MegaMind is probably one of my favorite movies ever made. It's so funny. There was this other animated film that came out the same year as MegaMind, and I'm pretty sure it stole all the spotlight, and MegaMind got left behind in the dust. If you haven't seen MegaMind, I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix right now. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix right now, MegaMind. You have to watch it. I mean, if you have not seen it, this is Mother Studio's homework and it's mandatory for this class. I'm sorry if you're hearing this and you haven't seen MegaMind. This is mandatory. Anyway, like a MegaMind custom. That would be really fun. But like, I don't know what to do. Like, what LPS would you even use? Because like, he's got so many brains. Ta-da! Second layer done! Let's do the second layer on the eyeballs. Minion would be a very interesting custom, because he's like a robot. So you could just like take an LPS fish, put it over a dome, and then sculpt a whole body. That would be so funny. Now you can see, especially in real life, you can see exactly where the paint is. Like I said before, when I gloss it, this will disappear. It'll be gone. Don't even worry about it. I will go fetch Mulan. Did I mention I was the great stone dragon? Ugh. Yep, still cold. Still mushy and cold. Okay, so that fancy footwork at the end of that film, you know when MegaMind's dancing, he's like, "Chupo bad, I'm bad, chupo." Okay, last night, did something super exciting, guys. I took a kiwi and ate it like an apple. Because I saw someone do that somewhere, or like, somewhere in my brain, like I remember someone doing that. So I tried it, and it was actually not that bad. But like, I kind of regretted it instantly. It tasted really weird. Like fuzzy kiwi skin. Okay, you know what? I think we should start on the eyeballs, like the teardrops. I think this one might be the most difficult portion of it, but it probably won't be that hard, right? Right? We can lie to ourselves. First thing I'm gonna do, find myself a paintbrush with a back that is a good size. Where are my sculpting tools? That's a dotting tool. A little small though. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Is that the only dotting tool I own? Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, I do own this one, but it's just a teeny bit big. Well, I'm going to attempt using this dotting tool to make my painting beautiful. Because I don't trust myself to paint a circle. Alright. Looks like the teardrop starts right about here. Ew, look at that. Needs to be a little bit bigger. Oh, this is where things go bad. Okay. Normally this would be simple, but my hands are shaking, so I can't trust my hand to draw a good circle. Okay, let's do the other side. The other side is right about here. Yeah? Yeah. I know it's not perfect, but luckily I have black paint that I can paint over and make it look beautiful. Do you guys want to keep watching me paint layers on top of its head, or is that old now? Should I just like finish that off camera, or what's the interest here? Oh, there's a hair. There is a hair in my hairbrush. In my paintbrush. Don't appreciate it. There's also hair in my hairbrush too. I really need to clean it. I feel like Santa Claus, little elf, making toys for the children for Christmas. Look at that, guys. It looks, well, well, now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't look that good. Let's see. Let's just fix that. You didn't see anything. It's okay, I got a plan. So this can look bad, because, like, my hand's just shaking too much, so I know it looks bad. Don't worry, I got a plan. I've got foresight. Oh, nope, that's way too much, okay. There's so much paint on this brush. Okay, but the person I'm commissioning is so nice. If I showed her this, she'd probably be like, oh, it looks great. Ooh. The sun just came out like behind this LPS, making it look all majestic. Look at that, guys. You guys doubted me. Admit it. You doubted me. How dare you? I thought you were my children. Ooh, the sun is gorgeous. Makes this painting look like I'm like an angel, like a holy angel. Blessing this figurine with my angelic powers. Painting's hard and I want to sleep. Okay, ever since I started like my pet grooming job, I've had to stand up all day basically for like 8 hours a day. Every morning I wake up and like I crack my bones so I can feel something in them again. For example, like I go along my feet and like I crack each individual joint on my toes, like crack, 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 and then I move my toes back and forth and they crack again. I'm just like a creaky old house now. And I watched this video where this person cracked this dog's neck. Like this dog was in pain. It was like this dog chiropractor. And he cracked his neck. It was like a really gross sound. My mom hated that. But she's been to a lot of chiropractors, so she said I should consider going to a chiropractor if it gets really bad. Anyway, she's been to a lot of chiropractors, and she said she was laying down on the table, and it was her first time going, but she was in a lot of pain. It was like after she was pregnant, and she had like a lot of back pain, and then the woman, like it was like this really tiny woman, and mom's just laying down flat, like on her stomach. And someone's like, okay, I just want you to relax. My mom's like, okay. She's like relaxing. And the woman's like kind of like massaging her a bit. And like she's just like getting really relaxed. And all of a sudden the woman like does like this ninja move, like jumps into the air, like and grabs her shoulder, pushes down her back and yanks her shoulder back. And my mom said her whole body went like a huge crack, just like that dog. So I'm scared to go to a chiropractor because if you've ever had joint pain, if you try to do the splits, and you reach a point where it starts hurting, that's what it feels like. Like, I couldn't bend my neck backwards. It would hurt like that. So, like, imagining someone, like, cracking my neck back, like, slamming my neck backwards, that scares me. Ooh, I think we're done. I think we're almost done. Okay, let's get some gloss. This is, like, such pretty lighting. You're welcome. Actually, the sun is... What time is it? It's 3 o'clock, guys. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to start filming at this time more because this is beautiful. We are going to gloss this while the sun is out, make it look super beautiful. You can see perfectly where the paint starts and ends, so this will be fun. So I'm using Clear Gloss Varnish, polyurethane gloss varnish. Ooh, it's by Americana. I didn't even know that. I'm loyal to my brand. Glossing time. So I'm going to be filming like a collection video of all the LPS I'm sending to Bluebell LPS for her series, because this is actually the last one. And I'm thinking I should film it Saturday, which is in 2 days from now, at 3 o'clock during this beautiful light. What is this little thing? It's bothering me. Where's my pointy tool? There's like a little piece of glitter here. Okay, get out of there. You do not belong in the eyeball. Thank you. Oh, she's looking so pretty. Okay. One more thing to do and we're done. And that is my signature on the bottom. So I like to do a back foot. This is because if, say, this is being used in a video and then they go like this or something, then it's not as noticeable. Probably won't even notice it, honestly. I don't usually record me doing my signature, but there's barely anything to paint on this custom, so I might as well. $2,000. There it is. And that is all. Dun dun dun. I think this calls for some beauty shots. Don't you? Well, you don't have a choice because like I want to do it, so you know. So that was me painting prototype 757. I hope you guys liked the video. If you want me to make more prototype videos, ooh la la, tell me what pets you want specifically, because I really don't know what all prototype pets exist. One I actually kind of want to do is that Great Dane one that has like the speckles on his nose. I think that'd be super cute. And when I do make prototype pets, I will list them for sale on Style Studios. My other Instagram account I use to make Irie paints and prototype pets and outfits and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, I would go check that account out. I post when things are for sale on my story. Just like the other prototype pet I made. She's so cute, and now I kind of want to make one for myself, even though I'm not even an LPS collector, but whatever. I think it's just really cool to be able to like see what the prototype pet would have looked like in real life. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. I know my buyer's gonna love her. Insert text of buyer excited. She's so adorable. Get out of the shot. Oh, you know, I'm sorry. You're actually so cute and I did not mean to do that, but you know, get out of the shot. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hugs, hugs, hugs. I'll be back with another video soon. A collection video specifically, including this LPS and other prototype pets. And it's gonna be super exciting. Okay. Well, thank you so much. The sun left us. Well, I guess that's a indication that this video is done. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye. Bye. I'm gonna go eat some warm applesauce. My applesauce is cold, so I'm gonna go eat some warm applesauce. Okay.